Hello everyone, and welcome to a special edition of Triad Today. Special because this will be the first joint appearance broadcast between the candidates for 5th District Congress. And they are, now let's get a shot of them, Representative Virginia Foxx, the Republican incumbent, and former state senator Roger Sharpe, the Democrat challenger. Now, if you've watched our other voter education specials in the past, you know that this will not be a formal debate as you might know it, with precise time limits on each response. Rather, this will be a conversation about the issues. And as before, I'll attempt to see that each candidate has about the same amount of time in totality, but not on each particular topic, but we'll try to balance that out. I should tell you that for the record, this program is being taped on Wednesday afternoon, November 1st, and the entire conversation will run for about 30 minutes. We'll have a few breaks, commercial breaks. And though taped in advance, this program will not be edited for content, so you're seeing it the way we recorded it in one straight roll, as if we were live. Our studio audience consists of just a few staff persons from each campaign and some of the electronic media and print media. No applause during the taping. You won't hear any of that, so I just wanted you to know who's in here and who's not. I want to thank ABC 45 and My 48 station manager Ron Inman and Sinclair Broadcasting for providing the time for this important public service project. And now let's get to the conversation. To save time, is it okay if I just say Virginia and Roger instead of
Sure.
former state senator and congresswoman? Okay,
Sure.
I want to get that fine. Because my mom always told me to be respectful to people. And let's start with what everybody is thinking about, and that's the war in Iraq. Now, Virginia, I'm going to jump on you first because you've come under fire, including from me, for supporting the war to the extent that you don't think we should even bring the troops back yet, as some other people, Howard Coble and others, had broken with the president on that. Talk about your stance on your assessment of the war.
Well, first of all, Jim, let me say that the Winston-Salem Journal made up something that they said. I didn't say it. I didn't
About the war.
About the war. I didn't come back and say that the war was going great. I never said that. They just made it up. I was asked if I saw any violence there, and I did not. And I talked a lot about the troops and how well they were doing and how they said that they were happy, had all the equipment they needed and that sort of thing. And I talked to the Iraqi folks, and they said to us over and over again, we're very, very grateful to you for what you've done. Please don't leave too soon. We will have a democracy, but we need your help. We're working on it. We believe in this. We talk to people on the street. Just, you know,
Right.
Nothing made up.
So you're saying
And
not
they
going
said the
well,
same
but you're
things.
supporting the effort and...
Well, the war is tough. There's no question about it. But these people came and attacked us on our turf. We're taking the war back to them.
To be fair, not the Iraqi people. The terrorists attacked us.
No, the terrorists attacked
Right.
us. But Iraq was giving them a safe haven.
Okay.
We had driven them out of Afghanistan, and we had worked on Afghanistan, and they went to Iraq. And we need to get to them there.
Okay. And we'll just agree to disagree on that, because I've said on this show before, so I'm not going to hide the prejudice. I just think we ought to be out of there, and Virginia and I differ on that. Roger, your assessment.
Well, Jim, I think therein is the point that al-Qaeda had nothing to do with Iraq, as this administration has led us to believe. They have gotten us into a quagmire, of which Mrs. Foxx has been saying up until recent, stay the same course, until the president no longer says that.
President now says he didn't say that.
Well, he said it more than 24 times on camera and tape.
Yeah.
And so we know this. We have got to have a change of leadership. We've got to have other countries with an economic and cultural interest in the security in that area to sit down at the table, to be involved in the cost of it, both in terms of the money it's costing and lives as well.
If you were, let me go to the lives thing. If you were elected tomorrow, and I know this is a fantastic scenario, but just hypothetically, if you were elected tomorrow and had the power to do this, and you personally could bring the troops home immediately, is that something you would do?
I think indeed that we would certainly have a plan on the table, and even Senator Warner, who's the Republican chair of the Intelligence Committee, has given them 60 to 90 days to come up with a plan. And so I would. I think that there should be some benchmarks to get us out.
All right, let me go.
The president has a plan. The plan is we come home when we win, and the Iraqi government is ready to defend itself. That's the plan.
That's been the plan for 3 or 4 years. When does the plan get fulfilled? we're in a situation where a presence there is costing, in fact, in the month of October, there were more deaths than there's ever been in any particular month. It's the greatest loss. About 4 out of 5 of the young people of Iraq want us to get out. And so it doesn't make sense what they've given us. And of course it's on everybody's mind.
All right,
let me say one more thing.
Go ahead.
Iraq is part of the war on terror. The role of the federal government is to defend this country. That is its #1 role. If we walk away from the war on terror, then we invite those people to come here and attack us again. That's what you're doing. You sound like John Kerry. That's what you want to do. You're just like John Kerry. And that's not the kind of person that this district wants representing them in Congress.
This is Foxx.
Okay, hold on a second. I need to take a quick break and we'll come back and let you respond to that. We'll be right back.